Hey guys, Nick here with Gear Nut, and if you are the type of person that loses your phone, your wallet, your keys, you can't keep track of nothing, these two items are going to be something you probably should get. So, are they perfect? No. And we'll go through some of the downsides on these, but they are handy and they are very useful. I find myself using these two things quite a bit. I would highly recommend them if you are constantly losing your phone, you're dropping your phone in your car, or it's getting down in the couch cushions or anything like that. If you lose your wallet or your purse, the Tile Slim is a nice way to keep track of it. You can even track it down on a GPS app. Last place it'll let you know it was found. If somebody walks by with the Tile app on their phone, it'll ping it and mark it and send you a notification. So you will have to have a smartphone. You will have to have Bluetooth enabled, and you will have to have the Tile app. So that's all the boxes on your phone end. Other than that, this has got a built-in battery. This is the Tile Slim. It is designed to be disposable. It's designed to last about a year, and then you throw it in the trash. I don't like that. I wish that they had a little slot where a thin battery would slide in and out. Some of their other Tile models actually have replaceable batteries, and if you need something slim for your wallet, this is a good option. But if you're going to put it on your keys or you're going to put it in a backpack or something like that, some of the other models with replaceable batteries I think are a better bang for your buck because you can use them longer. Plus, you're not adding to a landfill with a piece of plastic and a computer chip, right? So this thing's cool. Both of these things are freaking cool. So don't like the disposableness of this device because how useful it is. I wish that it wasn't a 1 year and done kind of item. And the more you use it, the least likely it's going to last the full year. The other thing is the KeySmart. This is the KeySmart Pro. Don't worry, we'll set these things off and I'll show you how they work. But the KeySmart Pro is pretty freaking cool. It organizes your keys. It's rechargeable by a micro USB little port right here, so you can recharge it. It's got a built-in light. It's either got momentary, you can hardly see that, it's really dim, or double click, it stays on for a little bit, so you can flip your key out and find the hole and get into your house or your apartment or whatever you're gonna try to get into. So that's pretty cool. One thing about this little KeySmart Pro is I don't like how bendy and plasticky it is, right? If this was made out of aluminum or stainless steel or titanium, I would love it. You know, I'm not a big fan of the white keys. You know, I kind of go with stuff that's a little more like gray and black, but it's pretty cool. KeySmart did send this stuff down for me to check out and review, and I like it. I like these things a lot. So, but I do wish that they weren't so flexy. So probably a cost thing that they are trying to meet, which the price on these are not horrible. They're about middle ground, I would say. So if you're gonna have like computer chip car keys, they're probably not gonna fit in here. If your keys are super long, you might have to drill another hole so they don't run into the other keys like that. But it's totally doable for most people. So you have to take a look at your keys and see if they would fit the criteria for this. But this has got that light. We already talked about that. This thing is kind of a pain in the butt to assemble. It does have a beer opener, and if you put like a key ring on here, it locks it open and you can use it. But I just use it as a spacer, and I got a little S-clip that I'll hook my car remote to and hook it onto here. So pretty cool. But this has got that little tile button right here. And this is kind of a pain in the butt to put your keys on with all the washers. I was trying to tell you that earlier. But the tile button, if you have your phone, you know, your phone's within Bluetooth range, depending on how good your Bluetooth is, how many obstacles are in between this device and your phone, or if your phone's tucked down behind a freezer or in your vehicle with the door shut, you'll have to be a little closer to your device. So the range varies depending on the obstacles that this has to go through. Now the tile button right here is super tiny. It doesn't accidentally activate or anything like that from my experience, and I've carried this with quite a few things in the pocket. But a double tap, you'll hear that, and boom, There you go. So, we found it. Same thing, like drop your keys somewhere, can't find them, you don't know where they're at. You just go over here, you open up your little tile app, and right here's my wallet. But you go to the home screen when you open up your tile app. Oh, 170 tile members nearby. What we're going to do is we're going to find this puppy. And it's just, sounds like an old school little pocket game, right? So, pretty cool. You can change some of the settings in your tile app. That's something fun to play around with. But it's super easy to find your keys or your phone. It goes two ways. So you don't have to have somebody call you. You can actually just use your keys to find your phone, or you could use your wallet like I do. Now I've been tucking this into a couple different wallets, testing it out. KeySmart does make a wallet for this tile. However, it doesn't carry enough cards for me. It's designed for more of a minimalist person. So I carry a little bit more in my wallets than this wallet will allow. It does have a little slot on one of these sides, there you go, where you can actually drop the tile in, and if you do, it's kind of hard to get it back out. So I'm just going to kind of barely put it in there, because it's hard for me to get my big fingers in there and grab it. I could grab it with my Leatherman, but that would probably damage this, because I usually pinch too hard with that Leatherman. But it's pretty cool. If you only have like 4 or 5 cards, this would work. I'm rocking 7 and not very user-friendly, especially with the tile in here. Now the tile, oh, there's one more thing about the wallet I'll show you. There is a little bit of a cash stash right here. So you could slide in a couple bills. It's a good minimalist wallet. The material they used is pretty spacey, like space agey. It's cool. It's unique. There's definitely going to be more companies getting a hold of this material and incorporating it. It's pretty cool. I'll have a link to where you can go check out the specs on that, but we're not reviewing that because I don't use it and it doesn't work for me. But here's 3 just blank ID cards / credit cards. Now, if your credit cards have stamped letters or numbers or anything like that, printed anything, and it's stamped, it's going to be about 2 cards thick for this Tile Slim. Now, if it's just the baseline, there's nothing printed on your ID cards, it's about 3 of them thick. So that'll give you an idea. You could probably reach into your purse or your wallet and get an idea on how thick this is actually going to be. So, just in case you're wondering, and here it is right there. Shabam. It's tiny. It's cool. Now, I don't like that it's disposable. You know, I really wish there was a battery, but being this thin, I bet you the battery is a very specific kind of battery, and there's no good way to put any connection points for it to contact. So I understand why KeySmart would do this with the Tile Slim. Now with this, there's one button on here. Now if your phone's lost, again, the same situation, you want to find your phone, you have your wallet, double tap, and it'll start ringing here in a little bit. What happens if I double tap again? Ring from your wallet. So, same thing here. You just open up your Tile app. If you lost your wallet or your purse or whatever you attach that to. Now, if you look on here, there's a ring, and the farther away that... Actually, I'll throw this in the pickup. Hang on. Now, the more obstacles you have in between you and your wallet or your phone, whatever, if you have your phone, it's going to show you on here just how close you are, right? That's what the bars are. So if you take a look at that real fast, when you come back and it gets closer, it'll become a full ring all the way around. So it's pretty cool. You know, it's really nice to see these devices. There's a little speaker right back here on that, so face that out through the least amount of material in your wallet and it'll be louder. Super cool. So if you're constantly losing your keys, your wallet, your phone, or a backpack, which would be a nice application for these items as well, it's super easy to find them. If somebody has the Tile app on their phone and it's on their Bluetooth and they get near your lost device, you can say, hey, report it as lost. If someone gets near it, it'll ping it and it'll give you a location where you can actually go and look for your keys or your wallet and find them, which is super cool. So Nick here with GearNut. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If you guys are constantly losing stuff, check out these 2 items. Super freaking handy. I love them. I will be checking out some of their other little tiles with the replaceable battery, just because my kids like to play hide and seek with the tile. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. Hopefully I've shed some light on these 2 items for you. Description box below. Go check out those links. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to hit me up. I'll check you guys later.